Okay, Therapeutic Thursday. We move on. So this is a topic I was interested. I actually sent this article in to be put on the blog. But have you ever wondered why friendships are so important for health and well-being? Today we are discussing an article with that very title written by Mura Lawler, and she explains the 9 ways friendships are more than just about having a good time together. So, what does the science say about why strong social ties are good for health and well-being? And here's what we know, says Lawler. So she lists 9 things here. And number one, friendships promote a sense of belonging, people that need people, obviously. And it's always nice to be with other people who have had similar experiences to you, because you want to hear what their experience has been compared to yours. And you want to know that you're not that out of the ordinary, or that your feelings are not that strange, and that you're normal. Number two, friends can help boost self-esteem. That makes a lot of sense to me. Number three, strong social connections help offset stressors in your life. Just being able to tell somebody your stressors, you don't always need them to fix the problems, but having somebody listen to the stress in your life is somehow very therapeutic. Friendships may help protect cognitive health. And that makes sense too. I mean, I think last night I was at a dinner party, and I just think about some of the conversations that I had last night with people. And, somebody might have an opinion that makes you think about something in a different way. So that's all cognitive health, or just even developing your own opinion from listening to everybody. Friends help us cope with grief of all kinds. Life is full of the ups and downs, so it's great to share all of that with somebody. Friends can encourage healthy behaviors. I know, or unhealthy behaviors, but I know I have a group of friends that are very much into like clean eating and yoga, and I like to spend some time around them because those are things that I'm interested in. Um, Staying socially connected to others may lower the risk of long-term health problems. Strong relationships may help us live longer, and healthy friendships tend to make us happier. So all of that makes sense. And I would have said I understood all of this even before I've dealt with any health crisis or ongoing health issues. And there was a time right after my um, breast cancer, and right after, I felt like I was in the recovery stage of aortic dissection and the disease, that I now have, that I couldn't even talk about my friendships, because I would just start welling up and couldn't even speak, because I knew how important those people had been to me. And one of the biggest things I realized is they didn't even have to have answers, or like they didn't even have to talk to promote a better well-being, because sometimes just them being there. I remember one friend, after I came home from my dissection, and I was just so exhausted, but I was still so scared, and she just sat with me. I remember her just sitting on the side of the bed holding my hand, and we had been talking, and then she just sat there and she said, I'm just gonna sit here for a little while. I want you to close your eyes. And like I felt comfortable enough to do that with her. I didn't feel like I had to entertain her. And don't even get me started on my caregivers, because I still kind of well up on them. But yes, friendships are very, very important, whether you're going just through life or you're going through the bumps of life. So reach out. I know when I found out I had breast cancer and I was going to have a double mastectomy, I realized right away to only surround myself with positive people. I got a couple of people who were like, I almost felt like they were writing my obituary, because they wanted to reminisce about everything we did, and they were so sad for me. And I just kind of said, oh, thank you. But I ended up having a ta-ta to the Tatas party. And I planned it very strategically, because I was having my surgery on a Friday. I knew that by Wednesday I was going to be a nervous wreck. And I had my surgery in October that year. So I put a big pot of chili on the stove. My sister ordered this really funny cake, and we made up some funny t-shirts, and all my friends came after work. And we just had chili and laughed and made crazy jokes, very inappropriate jokes. And it got me through Thursday because I'd had a good time. I was in a good frame of mind. And by the time I went to the hospital on Friday morning, had that positive mindset. And that all happened because of the friendships that I had and the people that showed up for me. So
Hold on,
that was.
don't just jump off. Let's say hi to Velda. She jumped in the chat.
Hi, Velda. She's a friend. I appreciate you, Velda.
You made me laugh out loud with ta ta to the ta ta.
Yes.
Is
Tata
that
the
a thing?
Tatas party.
Is that a thing thing? Did you guys
I've
just come
never
up with
been,
that?
I've never been to one, but I tried to figure out how I was going to get through that week and not let my mind go so crazy and down the rabbit hole. And I knew instinctively that if I had people around me that I knew cared about me, that I could joke with, that would understand the seriousness of it, but also hold me up and give me all the positive words that I needed, I knew that I could make it till Friday. At that time, I will say at that time I understood the importance of friendship. I didn't understand the importance of um, how deep those friendships could be. And I definitely didn't understand how important the relationship with my caregivers was going to be. So that's a whole other topic. But really, those two different things. And obviously, my caregivers are also my friends. My mom's one of my very best friends. I can't go there, I'll start tearing up. But so let's go on to the next thing, unless somebody has a question.
No, that's good. I love the reinforcement of like getting rid of the Debbie Downers. Like you just
Oh,
yeah.
I got one email that I said to my husband, I can't respond to this email. It literally looked like my obituary. And I said, I need you to respond and say that this is Keith, that was a mutual friend, another couple. And I said, I need you to respond, be very, very kind, thank them, but in no way don't make any indication that I will be um, corresponding with them. Like, don't say, Tammy will give you an update later or whatever, because I, my brain can't go there. I can't let that get in. Um, and I was very protective that way. And to this day, um, if I feel like somebody either doesn't have my best interest at heart or they are trying to one up me on whatever, awful things have happened in their life, um, there's no give and take of, oh, I understand what happened to you. You must have felt the same way because this is what happened to me. That two-way street. But if it gets like, you know, a game of I had it worse than you, I can't go there.
Yeah.
So, and I did find people that did that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I
and
like that. I like that. Making sure
but
that you're
that
not one upping each other. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there, it's not a game. I mean, life should be, you should go through life with people that care about you, not people that are trying to be better than you. But and I feel like that can happen in your career, that can happen within your family dynamics. So it's just a life lesson, and it's just that how I learned the life lesson was through my illness. So